so far. Knocked away. Jordan kicks to Reddick. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high percentage looks.
Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Tim Duncan.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here is Parker. Now the dish to Leonard to take the lead. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Green, the pass to Duncan. Here's Leonard. And another basket for San Antonio. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Paul kicks to Mbamba. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. Yeah. Parker dishes to Aldridge. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 3.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot. And it's really paid off for them during the run. And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. The drive by Paul. Here's Pierce. It's in, and good for a 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2-point play. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a side.
And he makes the first. San Antonio making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
I'm at 14 million, bro, in GTA.
Parker outside. Duncan right side. Shot's good.
Like twice.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
And Pierce, here we go. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. 17 points for Paul Pierce.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
I think he's lying, bro. Yeah.
Oh, calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter of this one. This game, great performance by Paul Pierce.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Nah, fuck that. I would just do it with somebody else. I ain't gotta do it with you. Just like how they doing it, we can do it with randoms as well. I'm about to roll up my chips after this game.
Thanks.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Puts it up from 15. Duncan with the block. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
You're the only nigga I know that probably still will fucking do that.
Here's Parker. Ginobili left side. Feeds it to Duncan. And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
That was clean.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're up by 3. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the fourth.
I'm broadcasting this shit live on YouTube. I'm broadcasting this game live on YouTube. Yeah.
How do you do that?
You press the share shit. I got a YouTube account and I should share with
Here's
it.
Paul. It's Redick on the wing. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's foul number 2 for him. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Here's the pass to Jordan. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the Clippers lead by 5.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Duncan gets to Ginobili. The 11-footer. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Tim Duncan, even in his advanced years, showing you that great vision and still getting it done. Nice pass.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leading ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. That shrinks the margin to just 4.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Here's Pierce. Duncan with the block.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
Shoot it.
And Pierce, here we go.
Oh, you do that.
That little one-man show. Put this fella on Broadway. Self-service.
The most magnificent alley-oop he could have chosen.
Yeah, and he pulls that one off, guys, to perfection.
I'm about to take this shit off broadcast. Broadcast my ass getting beat.
They're down by 6. 11 seconds left.
Then that shit on Facebook. Like if you go on YouTube right now, you see this shit live in your live play right now.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Shooting for Los Angeles. He hits the first one, and that makes
Tennis
a
is
7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Shot from the wing. No good. And so Los Angeles takes
Can't
the
smoke
win.
after that.
They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But Clark, in the end, everyone satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt, but give him a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching.
Hello? This shit's still on.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
I'm Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. This NBA season rocking right along, and we're loving every minute of it. And Oklahoma City is where we'll be going just moments from now, as the Thunder will be going up against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, with a record of 3-7 over their last 10 games, they have been struggling. Wins hard to come by. We'll see if they can grab one tonight. And the clock ticking down to tip off. Kenny, you won 2 championships, might I remind you, back to back. Explain to us the makeup of a champion.
Well,
and not the makeup you're wearing right now,
I never
but the
makeup
of a championship team.
However, number one is to believe. You have to believe and trust in your teammates. Trust is the most important thing. And most people think trust comes from on the offensive end, but it's trust on the defensive end. Meaning, Ernie, if I'm going to send you baseline, I said that's the game plan. I have to trust that my teammate's going to be there. And I'm going to do it regardless if he misses his assignment 1 or 2 times.
Rockets trail by 5. Inside, you've got Ibaka and Tanner. Freak is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off the wash to the Kings.
They played well enough to win that game. It really could have gone either way.
Yeah, you've got to play the entire 4 quarters. I mean, they played well for 3.5 quarters, and that's just not enough. You can't expect to win if you don't play a full game.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets came through when they needed him to. He ended with 20 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. This is just the latest entry into what has been a breakout season for him, with strong performances like this one becoming more and more common. The team loves it, guys.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better performances, and that's saying something because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have to imagine that he'll be out to build on it, to go one better here tonight.
Here's Lawson. Following the basket by Freak. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy baskets.
Another thing they've been able to really get going so far tonight has been the 3-ball, the long-range shooting.
First free throw is good. Dion Waiters checked in for Oklahoma City. Houston with a big group substitution here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Capella. Moniunas comes in for Jones. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. Ariza hits them both. The Thunder leading by 3. Freak kicks to Durant. Here's Hendricks. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. 14 points for Freak.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Passes it to Barbosa. Houston moving the ball around. Ariza has the open look. The Rockets again can't hit. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Houston gets called for the foul.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Freak. He's got 14 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good from Freak. Rockets trail by 7. Beverly with the ball. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now here is Barbosa, following the miss by Freak. Ariza dishes to Beverly. Howard gets to Ariza from outside the arc. That doesn't go either for Ariza. Oklahoma City leading by 7 and stolen by Ariza. To the paint, here's Beverly. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.